In this video, I'm going to explain you how you can get your ex to realize that he or she loves you. Perhaps right now you're struggling because you get some mixed messages, mixed signals from your ex. One day he or she calls you and tells you, I miss you. The other day, for a week they'll ghost you. And so you're not sure whether they have feelings for you. In this video, I'm going to explain you how to do it and the method that you can apply today to make him or her realize that she or he loves you.
IGetMyExBack.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
So let's look at the psychology of your ex first. So at the beginning, your ex leaves, and they have, it's very common, they all have the idea that, okay, I'm not sure of what I want. I know I don't want this relationship, so I'm going to walk away. But they also have the certainty that, if I change my mind, I can get back with him or her because I took the decision, right? They have, therefore, the power. They took the decision. You have to accept, you don't have your say. They usually see that you resist, that you don't agree, and therefore they feel like, okay, therefore, if I change my mind, I can still go back. And when you are clingy, when you are needy, when you're trying hard to convince them, and you've probably done that, that convinced them of this belief that, if I want to get back with you, I can do it. Because they clearly told me they don't accept this decision. Right? So it's very, very difficult because it's very counterintuitive, because we want to fight, we don't agree with the decision, we want to get back with them, but by doing that, we creating that belief in your ex's mind that they can return to the relationship whenever they want. So it's time to change this certainty. How you do it? Depending on when you're watching this video, because you've probably heard about no contact. No contact is really, there's a timing element of no contact. It's really important to do no contact soon after the breakup. If you've been in no contact for a while, what I'm going to say, or using no contact again and again, will not add more effect to this. But by going no contact, they discover that they can no longer decide everything. Okay? So you come from a place where you suffer the decision, they took the decision for you, you disagreed, but they took the decision, therefore they have the control, to a place where you took the decision of going no contact, you take the lead, and you leave them unsettled, and you shatter that certainty that they can get back with you. And this is what will start creating that feeling of loss. Okay? Because when they broke up with you, they have that certainty that you're still around, they don't have this fear. By losing you, and it's the same effect that you have, and most people have after the breakup. Sometimes that's what I assess, just quick one, that's what I assess with the people I speak with, is whether they're trying to get back with the ex because they want something they can't have, or because they really want to take it back with a meaningful relationship. And so we are using those cognitive bias in a way at our advantage, creating that fear of loss, which is stronger. Human beings create more energy trying to protect something than to earn something. So what you're doing is creating the idea that they might be losing you. And that's where we get to the return of attraction. Obviously, time, it's working at your advantage. The ego is not as high as it was before. They're alone. They don't have anyone who begs anymore. They feel that being single is not as easy as they thought. they are bored potentially. Of course, there's an element, a time, 1 week or two, where they sort of enjoy. It's kind of the release phase of like, wow, I'm single, I finally took the decision, I finally told him or her that I wanted that breakup, and now I can enjoy life. But then reality comes and they realize, okay, it's not as amazing as I thought. And when they reach that stage, they start to think about the memories, the good memories that you had, right? Remember, I do videos and I help people who had something strong, who had built memories, strong memories. And whenever these relationships end or pause, there's an element of the dumper realizing with time, being alone, of the importance of the relationship, reflecting of how important you were in their life. The brain, and it's for everyone, male, female, regarding of your age, that's how our brain works. I'm not inventing it, that's how it works. Our brain erases the bad moments. That's a fact. And we tend to make room for good moments. And of course, you would remember bad moments, but they wouldn't have the same intensity. If you break a leg, the day you break a leg is different than 10 years after you broke your leg. You think about, oh yeah, I went to the hospital. And sometimes those memories, those events, drama, you could look at them thinking, oh, it was good fun. We had to wait 12 hours, it was crazy, and there was this guy in the waiting room. It's different, the intensity is different. And we tend to remember good memories. When you have kids, I have 2 kids, they're still young, but of course, the sleepless nights, I can guarantee I don't look at them with the same impression now than when I was sleep deprived for years, right? Sleeping 3 hours per night with a newborn, 2 kids, twice, 6 months of hell. But now I look at back, oh yeah, he was so cute, he was crazy, crying a little bit. It's different. It's the same with relationship. Before I move on to the next slides, I just want to tell you that if you want to talk, if you want to ask me questions, because I think watching videos is great, obviously. It helps you to learn. Sometimes you feel the need to discuss things or to ask specific questions because obviously the content I'm creating is a bit generic in a way. Don't hesitate to ping me on WhatsApp. There's a link to get in touch directly to me. I'll check my WhatsApp a few times a day, and I work on Monday to Friday, so don't expect me to reply if you write me on Sunday. I'll come back to you on Monday. But ask me questions you have, because sometimes either on this video or anything that I discuss, you want to ask specific question on your case. I'll be more than happy to guide you, to tell you whether to guide you to another video, to help you, read a book, or perhaps consider coaching, or telling you should stop trying to get back with your ex because that person is not for you. Okay? So rather than being in the dark, if you want to really expand your learning journey, don't hesitate to WhatsApp me. It's totally free, obviously, and I'll get back to you. And I love, obviously, to have those discussions too. It's a way for me to be in touch with you, which is extremely rewarding for me. It's obviously more exciting for me than just shooting videos alone. Yeah, I want connection. So they contact you in a strange way. So that's where things will be different. You go no contact, and at some stage, because you had something strong, your ex will find ways to contact you. They talk to you about your dog, about your mother, and they hated your mother, about paperwork. They find excuses. They left something at your place, and out of the blue, they realize that they had, a photo album when they were kids, or some paperwork. I had a client, her ex had a really weird excuses to see her. I don't remember. But something completely random, like I had glass, I forgot my glass at your place. And so they were So they are back together. But that was an excuse, and you could see like, okay, they are trying to find ways because they don't want to lose face. They took the decision, they realized that they're wrong, and so they try to find ways to reconnect with you. And in that case, put your ego on the side, put your pride on the side, put all the things that you want to discuss, the deep things, the resentment on the side, and you answer nicely. You let them come. Okay? You feel that the tone is not the same as the day of the breakup. Usually breakups are really hard, tense emotionally. Sometimes we say things that we regret. Sometimes your ex say things that they regret. And you feel that they start to listen, they want to express things. The tone is different, more calm. And they have a sense, that's what we have to create. That's what I do with my clients. We have to create a mix of curiosity and attraction. You want them to feel that urge to see you, feel that urge to reconnect with you. And when you do that, the way you do that, if you have to create an image of yourself, not necessarily lying, not lying, it's really about how you can bring yourself to the person they fell in love with. So it's not about lying, it's just bringing you back to that person and creating a bit of mystery. Don't show you all your cards. That's how you seduce someone back in your life. And so by doing those things, your ex will realize that even though things didn't work in the relationship, they have feelings for you. They want to start something new. They want to reconnect. They want to live again those times with you. They want to share time with you. They want to create something with you. And the idea is obviously to start fresh, grow slowly but surely, increasing the emotional investment in your interaction, in your discussion, and week after week, starting to recreate that relationship, that couple that you had before, that ended or paused because of the attachment style, because of the lifestyle, life event, because of so many things. Start with the attraction, the curiosity. If you're working with a coach, it's really about how you do it almost every day, on a daily basis, how you can create these things, building up those things. Same way you built up that relationship when you met your ex, first date, second date, third date, and then getting back together, and then potentially really looking at the reasons of the breakup, the things that haven't been said, the needs that you didn't express, the needs that they didn't express, and work from that. If you need more tips, more help, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. I post videos on a daily basis, almost. And don't hesitate to comment if you have any question, and also to like the video because it does help as well. Bye-bye.
IGetMyExBack.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.